Hello again, and before we start, I just want to say a huge thank you for all of the support in the last video. It was really cool to see so many people join the channel, and if you haven't seen part 1 yet, go check it out in the top right corner. And I shall see you back here again after. Whilst you're there, if you like what I do and want to see more, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you don't like what I do, you're welcome to hit the dislike button, it's all good to me. Anyways, the last video focused mainly on the logistics part of the Inferno update. Like the trains, industry and facilities, and all the fancy stuff that's coming with it. In this video, we'll be talking about the September build-up for the update, which is a big thing, and all of the features that I forgot to put in the last video. I was a bit too excited to write it up, so without further ado, let's get into the video. However, before we do start, I do want to correct one big thing that I may have messed up on. In the last video, I stated that Aegis has 3 machine guns. However, that is not true. It has 2 machine guns on either side, and on the top is a 40mm turret. I just wanted to put that out there as a correction. 12th of September, Siege Camp is set to release the dev vlog. This will outline a lot of the changes being made in the up and coming update, as well as unveil some of the new stuff they've been keeping from us. On the 13th, a dev branch is set to open. An important thing to note is this is a phased dev branch. Due to the size of the update, there is a lot of features for the dev team to test. It'll allow the devs to fine-tune certain aspects and balance some of the new weapons, so keep an eye on that. On the 20th of September, Siege Camp will be releasing the dev vlog about the concept art for the game, showcasing some of the concepts that they've been working on for the game so far. On the 28th of September, as we all probably have on our calendars, we have got the full release date of the update. The 1.0 update will be an update war no matter what, so even if the current war drags on till then, which I hope it doesn't, they will end this war to start the next one. The update that just keeps on giving. Not only are we getting railways, we're also set to get a fuel station. In theory, it should be really good to minimize the damage of ults and trolls, but occasionally play the game. Not only this, but the fuel station is massively important to keep logistics centers built up with new industry to keep it up and running for the generators. Minecarts are also being added into the game. Similar to trains, these seem targeted at movement of raw resources such as coal from one area to another. The minecart is called the BMS Mineseeker. It is a small locomotive that is able to move large amounts of resources over short distances, which seem perfect for mining operations. Further improving the update, they are adding in player-built roads, allowing for factories to be expanded away from the road and streamlining the player's ability to move around the world by truck. Provisional roads seem to work in the same way as normal roads do, but it'll be subject to testing to see whether they slow the truck down at all or if the truck moves at the same speed as a normal road does. I cannot actually believe I overlooked this for the logistics video. Docks and cranes will enhance the already critical port system that was developed by both colonials and wardens to bulk move supplies long distances. The best example of a port made in-game was Port Sausage, with an absolutely insane resource output when it was fully crewed. Docks are going to be extremely important. This will allow us to give boats a safe place to set themselves up alongside the new crane. The new crane is called the BMS Overseer Skyhauler. This wonderful machine was a star of the BMS Arsenal. With its large ability to carry supplies, it also has the ability to move along rails, to reposition itself around the dockyard. Due to the wide arching of its legs, it won't hold up roadways as vehicles can just go underneath them. This crane will also be critical to the rail infrastructure due to its ability to pick up train cars as well as reposition them on train tracks. Foundations are going to be the basis of the construction of the logistics yard. The foundations are placed on the floor and all industrial buildings are built on top of it. Foundations are built using a new material I briefly spoke about called gravel. Gravel is produced by refining coal, which is mined in a similar way to how scrap and components currently are. It is important to note, it takes a CV to be able to build any of the new industrial buildings on foundation. All in all, it's safe to say I left out a lot of the logistics stuff. I really didn't want to make it too large of a video, so I appreciate you guys for watching this far. Whilst I've still got you, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I'll be playing most days when the new update comes out, so I'll be getting a decent amount of Foxhole content for you guys. However, I will continue with other games like Squad, but for now, this update is so huge it is taking up most of my time covering it properly. Stay tuned for the next video where we talk about the new tanks and other new features that I haven't talked about yet.